Hey guys, it's Toby here. I just want to do a quick video on supplements. Some people think they're just like placebos. I disagree. I swear by them. I want to go more in depth into these ones in particular. These are good for fighting depression. Like I said, I'll go a bit more in depth into that in a couple of minutes. Alright, so let's just get started. Right, so first I'm going to start with vitamin C, 1,500 milligrams. Basically, it's time release, so it releases throughout the day. It's got plenty of. That's not in focus, is that? It's like I say, it's a high dosage one. It's good for skin. It's good for this, good for that. I don't really want to go into the common thing like. There's plenty of information out there. What I would like to say though is high doses of this, for instance, like 10-15 times this amount, you'd have to take it per day. I've done research into it, and it's good for fighting cancer. It's cancer cells can actually recede with 10-15 times this amount. Second, I'd like to talk about aspirin. They're good for strokes, good for also preventing cancer, and I think if you actually have, I remember reading an article, this is an article on BBC, about how taking aspirin a day can actually stop the spread of cancer, but I'm not too sure on that. I would have to do more research into that, which is quite interesting, because aspirin tends to be known for, obviously, pain relief, things like that, but it does serve other purposes. The thing is with all vitamins, I just like to say, is that they're all going to be the same. Like aspirin has to be by law the same. So if you're paying more for the same, it should all be by law exactly the same. The only thing that you would probably be paying more for would be the amount. For instance, like these, I believe, are 300 milligrams. Is that right? Yeah. Milligrams, yeah. For instance, you might get some that are like 75 milligrams or whatever. So that'll be the differences between the supplements. Alright, third we've got omega-3, so this is good for joints, good for your heart, things like that. There's plenty of information out there about these ones here. Next, I would like to go into zinc. Zinc is good for testosterone, building testosterone, boosting testosterone rather than building it. Next we've got Korean ginseng. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, it doesn't matter, it's a strange pronunciation. Is that it's really good for relaxing you actually. It's also good for your sex drive, something that I can say it does help with, but primarily I've been taking it for its relaxing purposes. But basically niacin, which is vitamin B3, is very good for fighting depression. This is a 500 milligram dosage, and it would be more to fight severe depression, but this sort of amount for most people would be ideal. I want to go a bit into depression. See, now I used to suffer from depression a little bit, but what I found was going to the gym really helps a lot. Actually, there's two kinds of depression that I know of. There's the chemical imbalance depression, where I think most of that is can be solved with vitamins. For instance, when it's sunny, you feel good, right? Because that vitamin D is going into your body. Vitamin D is very good against depression. That is vitamin D, by the way. It's the same with niacin. Like I say, there was two things, like the chemical imbalance, and then there's the something to do with your brain. It's just behind your frontal cortex. It sort of deflates if you're depressed. I'm not too 100% sure on it. It's quite a recent discovery actually. But I've found that actually working your brain helps depression quite a lot. For instance, doing maths, reading. I think it's because it works that part of your brain, or just in front of that part. Um, that really does help with depression. But if we're talking about chemical imbalances and things like that, I do believe these do help quite a lot. Now I've got two here, and they basically serve the same uh, purposes, except this one is fused with what? Where does it say? It goes uh, uniting science and nature. Now this one I do recommend over that one. I've only got this out just to show you niacin and niacinamide or whatever its pronunciation is on that. Basically, I wouldn't take this purely because it makes your skin itchy. It actually makes you feel like you've been sunburnt for about an hour. Makes you all flushed as well. I don't recommend taking that because it will it does certainly irritate your skin quite a lot. So that's why I would take this one. Basically, they've sort of taken. I don't know how they've done it personally. I'd have to read up on it, but this one is superior. It basically serves the same sort of purpose, other than that it doesn't give you those flushes. And since I've started taking these, I've noticed that my mood has improved quite a lot. I was never bad. I mean, maybe the past 2 years I haven't really felt depressed, but it has severely improved my mood. And I do recommend it. Just one a day. Yeah, and what I'll do is I'll post a link in the comments section below, basically advertising these on Amazon or wherever you can get them cheap. And like I say, just try them yourself and see what you think. Obviously, if you are sensitive to these sorts of things, ask your doctor first. But from my personal experiences, I like to sort of test these sorts of things on my body, and see if I get, if they sort of have an effect on me. Like I say, out of all these ones, I'd take the multivitamin. I don't have a multivitamin here, but if you do suffer from depression, do definitely think about looking into this. Also, working out helps a lot with depression, and like I say, getting out in the sun and just trying to work your brain as well. Like I say, even playing video games can help quite a lot with that. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching this little video on supplements. Alright, cheers.